to give you a contrast, during, Justin Trudeau's time, it was very unfortunate because the relationship was in the deep freeze. And when Mr. Carney met with his counterpart, the president of China, it was the first time that those two leaders were in a room in over a decade.
Mhm.
And you just can't build a good relationship using that infrequency of meetings face to face and having the relationship be in the tank. Those Team Canada missions built, therefore, the trust between the political actors. And the thing that went also very noticed by the Chinese is that we didn't talk about irritants publicly. In other words, we chose not to put China on the spot because no one wants to be embarrassed, least of all the Chinese, who very, very much respect saving face. And so behind closed doors, Mr. Chrétien and the premiers would talk very openly. And the Chinese expected that from a democratic country like ours, and they responded in kind. And so when Mr. Chrétien or the premiers would touch some hot buttons, it would be done in a respectful, in a positive tone. Chrétien spoke, would actually turn to one of officials and say, I hope you got that, because I'd like to have a report on that Canadian who's in prison for whatever. In other words, they heard the message. Because if you try to stick handle them publicly, then you won't get to first base with the Chinese. And you will actually make your issues harder to achieve, especially when it comes to Canadians who may be unlawfully kept in China. If you kind of puck them in public, they will be hard to move. Whereas if you show respect, then they will respond in kind, and that was a very important lesson.